Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today, like normal, we will analyze the NQ and ES. So let's dive in. First of all, when I open the chart, when we look at the monthly, there's nothing actually. So I will start with weekly. On weekly, as you can see, bullish order flow is still respecting. We're still pumping up. Last week we hold this bullish imbalance. We tested this and we respected this bullish imbalance, and then we pumped higher. And on the daily, as you can see, and on ES also, on weekly, ES also held this bullish fair value gap and pumped higher. And on daily time frame, as you can see, when we tested this area, price swept this internal low and also this low. Once we swept this low, price moved higher, and once we moved higher, we break through this bearish imbalance and we tested this as an inverse fair value gap. So that means bullish imbalances, which is bullish PD arrays, are respecting and bearish PD arrays are disrespecting. So that means order flow is more bullish, was more bullish. Last week we swept this low, we tested this weekly fair value gap again, and we pumped higher and break through this inefficiency and test this back, and also this bullish imbalance before we made a move to higher. And on ES, like NQ, we tested this bullish imbalance and then we just pumped higher. We pumped higher, tested this area, tested one more, this weekly imbalance, swept internal, and we pumped higher. So, and again, we tested this area as an inverse. Bearish imbalances got broken through and getting tested as an inverse fair value gap. So that means on the both pairs, we can say that bullish imbalance are respecting and bearish are disrespecting. And at the moment, as you can see, we are rebalancing back into this daily imbalance, daily bullish imbalance. What have we said? Because we were holding weekly bullish and we broke, and price got broken through this daily bearish imbalance, order flow is more bullish. So, which means as long as we hold bullish imbalances on the current price action or lower time frames, I will be more bullish as long as we hold bullish imbalances. And on ES, as you can see, ES also make a rebalance into this volume imbalance, and seems like we're still holding it. One close tested it, closed inside, closed above actually, and second candle, the second day, we tested this area and we closed inside. So that means bullish volume imbalances getting respecting. So that means bullish order flow is still respecting. So I'm leading more bullish. Let's go into 4-hour chart, 4-hour time frame. So when I look this onto 4-hour and also on ES, as you can see, ES sweeps this low. ES sweeps this low, but on NQ we do not sweep this low. So this creates an SMT, and this SMT gets created to our buys. This is an extra confirmation for me to say, yeah, we're bullish. This is an extra confirmation for me to be bullish, because SMTs means we're leading to drawn liquidity side. So we make an SMT and we create an external high. We're generating buy side. So if we had a bullish scenario in the next couple of weeks, we can target this highs in case we have an bullish scenario. So, and also we swept this low, but I will take the internal one because this looks good. Just like that. Let's go into 1 hour. So 4 hour, yeah, let's go into 1 hour. On a 1 hour, as you can see, price on ES breaks through this bearish fair value gap, and also we created a bullish imbalance over here, price testing it. So what have you said? Order flow was bullish, so if we hold this bullish fair value gap, we have a possibility to move higher because drawn liquidity is bullish. Like I said, on a 1 hour, when we look this on NQ, price rebalances back to this fair value gap, and also at the same time we're holding this bullish. So what will happen? So in my opinion, as long as we hold this bullish imbalance, we have a possibility to make bullish moment because drawn liquidity is already bullish. Drawn liquidity is already bullish. Order flow is already bullish. We're just pumping up week by week, day by day. We were just making a straight out movement, and bullish PDA rates are still getting respecting. So I can be more bullish as long as we hold this bullish fair value gap. This fair value gap is against my drawn liquidity, so I'm not looking into this fair value gap as an confluence for bearish movement. I don't care this bearish fair value gap, but on ES, this can be an extra confluence for bullish idea because this gets broken through. So we can say ES is a lot stronger than NQ. I'm sorry, ES is a lot stronger than NQ because we're breaking this fair value gap. But once we look this NQ chart, we're still holding. So we can say that yeah, ES is a lot stronger. On SMT sides, ES whipped the low, NQ did not. So, and also at the same time we can say NQ can be stronger, but ES can be weaker because ES whips the low, but NQ did not. So that means NQ is stronger than ES. But this actually does not matter to me. I'm specifically looking into PD arrays. So what I mean by that is we're holding this bullish fair value gap, so I'm still being more bullish. And also we create an internal buy side. This will also play as a drawn liquidity. Let's go on the 30 minute. On the 30 minute chart, we have a bullish range sitting here, and we're making a rebalance into where? To the equilibrium, to the place that we already expect price to make a rebalance, which is rebalancing back to equilibrium. You know, we have 4 reasons why market move: hunt liquidity, generate liquidity, rebalance inefficiency, and rebalance the equilibrium. So market already made its bearish moment if we will be bullish in the next couple days. So in my opinion, if we continue to hold this bullish fair value gap, market has a possibility to make a bullish moment. But if not, we can test this internal low for one more time. But even if we hold this, even if we test this level one more time, I will still be more bullish because we will be hold this fair value gap. So as long as we hold this fair value gap, I will be not touch into bearish side. That is how I'm reading the price action. Let's look this on 15 minutes. Both ES and NQ, for ES and NQ. Swap the sell side on a 1 hour. Also, we have these down close candles. If we move higher and break this down close candles, this becomes a change in the state and can make us more clear to our drawn liquidity for our bullish trend, because that means market structure shift also at the same time. So this can add more confluence to our bullish idea. On a 15-minute, actually we have nothing. We just have a rebalance leg. We have a bearish leg on a 5-minute, and on the 5-minute, market swept the low. We swept this low, and we're just sitting inside this range. We just swept this low. As you can see, and also, if I'm not mistaken, we're creating an SMT here. Yeah, there's a small SMT, but I do not care this SMT, because we're looking for an tomorrow's price action at the moment. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, so it all depends on the overnight session. If we pump higher, we pump higher. If we dump, we dump. So it all depends on overnight session. We do not know what will happen exactly. We're just reading the price action. So listen, in this content, I'm not saying specifically things that can happen. I'm not saying it. I'm just reading the price action. So this is my job. My job is not to predict the market. I'm just reading the price action. Like as you can see, just reading it. Bullish imbalance holding with swept side SMT. If you like it, watch. If you don't like, watch it. If you don't like my video, just don't watch it. Me personally, I don't like predicting the market. Yes, I trade every day, but in this YouTube series, I will not predict. I just read. If you want some prediction videos, you can type below. Yeah, you can type below. So on a 5-minute, we just swept this low on ES, but we did not on AQ. So this creates an SMT. So actually, it all depends on the overnight session. I cannot predict this. If you make a bullish movement, we have a series of down close candles here. We can make a change in the state, and this can create a confluence to our bullish side, because change in the state means a break of structure at the same time. So it all depends on the overnight session. Basically, if you hold this fair value gap, what can I say is, if you hold this fair value gap, we can have a possibility to move higher, because order flow is bullish. But if you break this, we can test this level for one more time. Other than that, is all depends on overnight session. That's it. So let's look this on 1 minute. As you can see, we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing here. We just created the SMT, and we're just sitting inside this range. As you can see, we have a low and we have a high, and this is a range. We're stuck inside of this range on a 1-minute chart, so nothing is clear right now. All depends on the overnight session. All depends on the news events also. So thanks for watching. This is all I wanted to say for price action that we're seeing right now. See you on the next one.